At dawn in 8500 BCE, somewhere along the upper Euphrates, a farmer wakes up because the front door is breathing. Scratch, scratch, creak. The mud brick doorway opens just enough for a snout, then feathers, then two suspicious little eyes. A small dinosaur squeezes into the house, holding a stolen sandal like a criminal toddler with claws. And this, weirdly, is probably much closer to how dinosaur domestication would begin. Not with a heroic rider on a T-Rex, not with a triceratops plowing wheat, not with raptor guard dogs wearing tiny badges. Those are the posters. Real domestication is more like, who left the grain basket open and why is the livestock inside the wall again? Now yes, technically humans already domesticated dinosaurs. Birds are living theropod dinosaurs, and chickens are basically tiny breakfast dinosaurs. But in this alternate timeline, non-avian dinosaurs survive into human prehistory. So, what happens? First, the fantasy collapses under the most boring force in the universe, the food bill. A giant carnivore sounds like the ultimate weapon until your village realizes it eats meat. Lots of meat. Meat that had to eat plants. Which means your terrifying war beast is not a dragon. It is bankruptcy with teeth. And even a giant herbivore has problems. It needs land, water, fences that are less cute village craft project, and more civil engineering emergency. And a calm personality, which is not guaranteed when your tractor has horns and opinions. So the first useful dinosaur probably is not majestic. It is annoying. It is the medium-small, feathered thing already hanging around the village because humans have invented the greatest animal magnet in history. Stored food, grain baskets, scraps, insects, rodents, trash, warm walls, bad doors. The village does not choose this dinosaur because it is noble. The village notices it because it keeps stealing breakfast. And this matters because many real domestication stories begin with animals exploiting human spaces. The animal comes close. Humans tolerate it, then manage it, then depend on it. Our sandal thief raids the grain room, leaves claw prints in the dust, eats pests, screams when strangers approach, and sometimes lays eggs in predictable places. Suddenly, the village has a question. Is this a disaster or a business model? So they build a fence. The dinosaur immediately finds the one weak post. This is the first great lesson. If you cannot contain it, you cannot domesticate it. You just have a recurring incident. After much shouting, a rope, 3 bitten sandals, and one villager whose entire job is standing by the gate saying, no, they catch it. And that feels like victory for about 5 seconds, because catching one animal is not domestication. Training one animal is not domestication. Taming one animal is not domestication. Domestication begins when its grandchildren are different, when humans can decide which ones breed, the calmer ones, the less bitey ones, the ones that lay more eggs, panic less, eat affordable food, and do not treat every doorway as a personal challenge. One calm dinosaur is a trick. A village full of calmer descendants is domestication. So now the fence is not just a wall, it is a genetic machine. It decides who meets whom, which eggs hatch, which bloodline becomes livestock, and which bloodline remains absolutely not. And this is the real flip. The most important dinosaur invention would not be the saddle, it would be the fence, because the fence turns chaos into generations. But then something stranger happens. The dinosaur starts domesticating the humans back. The village raises its grain baskets, reinforces its doors, builds egg pens, hangs warning bells, invents thicker sandals, makes rules about whose dinosaur broke whose wall. Someone collects dung, because even success has a smell. Children learn the sacred law of the gate. Do not open it. The village no longer looks like a normal human settlement with dinosaurs added. It looks like a negotiation between architecture and panic. And that is what domestication really is. Not conquest, but a bargain. Humans shape animals, yes, but animals reshape human homes, schedules, tools, food systems, and arguments with neighbors. By noon, the farmer has repaired the door. This time, there is a reinforced latch. The stolen sandal is placed safely on a high shelf. The village admires its greatest invention. Not a saddle, not a chariot. A latch. Outside, feathers rustle. A snout presses against the wood. The latch twitches, and somewhere, civilization begins by whispering, "No." If you enjoyed this tiny prehistoric disaster, subscribe for more strange histories from worlds that almost make sense.